The coordinates of vector A, which is 1, 1, 2, and vector B 2, 3, 5, and vector C 1, 5, 5 are given. Any unit vector is nothing but its vector divided by its magnitude. So C cap is vector C by magnitude of C, which will give you the unit vector, where theta is the angle between the two vectors and n cap is the unit vector along the direction of A cross B. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. This is your Shruti ma'am lecturing in Vidhyaashram, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So in this session, we are going to take up problems related to the cross product or vector product of two vectors. So let's see the problems. Find the area of a parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given by the vectors if vector A is 3i plus j plus 4k and vector B is equal to I minus j plus k. So we know that area of parallelogram is given by modulus of vector A cross vector B. So first we need to find out what is vector A cross vector B. So we know that A cross B can be expressed in terms of a determinant form. So first let us write down vector A cross vector B is equal to, in the form of determinant, I, j, k, and here we will write the components of vector A, that is 3, 1, 4, and the last row is 1, minus 1, 1. That is the component of the vector B. Now we will expand it. So I cap into, so delete the column, delete the row, 1 ones are 1, minus of minus 4 means it is plus 4. Next we have minus j, so minus j here, delete the column, delete the row, 3 ones are 3, minus 4 ones are 4. So it is 3 minus 4. And next is k cap, that is delete the row and column, minus 3 minus 1. So minus 3 minus 1. So you will get 5i minus here minus 1 plus j, and here you have minus 4k. So this is your A cross B. I already said you that A cross B is a vector. So therefore you will get A cross B in the form of 5i plus j minus 4k. But area of parallelogram is the modulus, or we can say the magnitude of A cross B. We need to find out the length. So therefore magnitude of vector A cross vector B is equal to 5 square plus 1 square plus minus 4 whole square under the square root. So now 25 plus 1, 26, 4 square is 16. So 16 plus 26 is root 42. Since we are talking about area, we write in terms of square units. So square root of 42 is the area of the required parallelogram whose vectors are vector A and vector B. Find the area of a parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given by the vectors vector A I minus j plus 3k and vector B 2i minus 7j plus k. Again here we are going to calculate vector A cross vector B. So we will write the components I, j, k, and that is components of vector A 1, minus 1, 3 and B 2, minus 7, 1. Now we will take the value of determinant form. So I into or I cap into minus 1, 7 3s are 21, minus 21 becomes plus 21. Minus j cap, so 1 1s are 1, minus 2 3s are 6, plus k cap, so minus 7 plus 2, minus 7 plus 2. So next we have here 20i, next plus 5j, and here we have minus 5k. So this is the vector A cross B. Now area of parallelogram is nothing but modulus of vector A cross vector B, magnitude of vector A cross vector B. So which is square root of 20 square plus 5 square plus minus 5 whole square. So 20 square is 400 plus 25 plus 25. So that is square root of 450. So this after simplification can be written as 3 root 50 in terms of square units. So this is the area of the parallelogram whose sides are vector A and vector B. Next, find the area of the triangle with vertices A 1, 1, 2 and B 2, 3, 5 and C 1, 5, 5. So here the coordinates of vector A, which is 1, 1, 2 and vector B 2, 3, 5 and vector C 1, 5, 5 are given. So first let us find out the two vectors AB and vector AC. And we know that area of triangle whose any two sides in the form of vectors, vector A, vector B are given, it is half of magnitude of A cross B. So if I take this as vector A and if I take this as vector B, then it is half of magnitude of vector A cross vector B. So before finding A cross B, we need to find out what is vector A. So that is AB. So I will take vector A in the form of AB. AB means OB minus OA, the position vectors. So just subtract the vertices here for I component. So first one is 2 minus 1 can be written as 1 and 3 minus 1 is 2. Next 5 minus 2 is 3 and this can be written as I plus 2j plus 3k. So this is the vector form of vector AB and this is a coordinate form. Next we will take vector B. Vector B I will take it as AC. AC is nothing but OC minus OA, the position vector OC minus OA. Now let us subtract. 1 minus 1 is 0, 5 minus 1 is 4, 5 minus 2 is 3 and the vector form of this coordinate is 4j plus 3k because there is no I component, 0 into I is 0. Now we will take A cross B. Vector A cross vector B is nothing but I, j, k. Next we will take the components 1, 2, 3, 0, 4, 3. Next we will expand the determinant. I cap 2 3s are 6 minus 4 3s are 12 minus j 1 3s are 3 minus 0 3s are 0 plus k cap 1 4s are 4 minus 0. So this is minus 6i minus 3j plus 4k. So this is the vector A cross B. Now we need to find out area of triangle. So area of triangle is half of magnitude of A cross B. So first let us find out what is magnitude of A cross B. So it is square root of minus 6 whole square minus 3 whole square plus 4 square. So minus 6 is 36 plus 9 plus 16. So we have here root 61. Now we have magnitude of A cross B as root 61. So therefore area of triangle is equal to half of magnitude of A cross B, that is root 61 divided by 2 square units. Find a unit vector perpendicular to each of the vector A plus vector B and vector A minus vector B, where vector A is I plus j plus k and vector B is I plus 2j plus 3k. So thus, first let us find out what is vector A plus vector B. That is the sum of two vectors. So 1 plus 1, 2i. Next we have 1 plus 2, 3j. Next we have 1 plus 3, 4k. Next we will take vector A minus vector B. 1 minus 1, 0. 1 minus 2, minus j. Next 1 minus 3, minus 2k. Now let me take vector C, which is nothing but A plus B cross A minus B. We are taking the cross product of these two vectors, which is again one more new vector. So, and it is given by I, J, K. Let us write the components now. 2, 3, 4, 0, minus 1, minus 2. Let us expand this vector. I minus 6 plus 4 minus j, j minus 4 minus 0 plus k cap. So minus 2 minus 0. So here I'll get minus 2i and here we have minus outside minus plus 4j and here minus 2k. So this is our vector C. Now we need to find out C cap, which is a unit vector. So for that we need the magnitude of C also. So therefore magnitude of C, so which is nothing but square root of. So what are the components we have? Minus 2, 4 and minus 2. So minus 2 whole square plus 4 square plus minus 2 whole square. So we have 16 plus 4. 20, so 20 plus 4, root 24. So again we can write this as 2 root 6 because 24 can be written as 4 into 6, which can be written as 2 root 6. Now C cap, that is vector C divided by magnitude of vector C, which is C cap is minus 2i plus 4j minus 2k divided by 2 root 6. Now divide each vector by the denominator. So here we have minus 1 by root 6i. Next we have 2 by root 6j. Next we have minus 1 by root 6k. So this is the required unit vector to each of the vector A plus B and vector A minus B. So first we are going to find out the cross product of A plus B and A minus B, which gives us the vector, and to find the unit vector of this vector we need magnitude of vector C. We know any unit vector is nothing but its vector divided by its magnitude. So C cap is vector C by magnitude of C, which will give you the unit vector. Find a unit vector perpendicular to each of the vector A plus vector B and vector A minus vector B, where vector A is 3i plus 2j plus 2k and vector B is I plus 2j minus 2k. So same, first let us find out what is vector A plus vector B. Sum of two vectors, 3 plus 1, 4i, 2j plus 2j, 4j. Plus 2k minus 2k cancels because it's a sum. Next we will take vector A minus vector B. 3 minus 1, 2i. 2 minus 2, 0. So there is no j component. 2 plus 2 is 4k. Now let's take the cross product of these two vectors, that is vector A plus B cross vector A minus vector B. So this I'll take it as vector C. Now this is I, J, K. Here I have 4, 4, 0 and here 2, 0, 4. Let us expand this. I, 4 fours are 16 minus 0. Minus j. So 4 fours are again 16 minus 0. Plus k. K component 0 minus 8. So we have here 16i minus 16j minus 8k. So this is our vector C. Now to find the unit vector, we need the magnitude of this vector. So let's take magnitude of vector C is nothing but square root of 16 square plus minus 16 square plus minus 8 square. So 16 square 196 plus 196 plus 64. This is equal to square root of 456, which on simplification you will get the value as 2 root 114. Now we need the unit vector, that is C cap, which is nothing but vector C divided by magnitude of vector C. So vector C we have 16i minus 16j minus 8k. So that is 16i minus 16j minus 8k divided by 2 root 114. So now on dividing this, we will get C cap as 8 divided by root 114i minus 8 divided by root 114j minus 1 divided by root 114 vector k. So this is the unit vector. Next, find the sine of the angle between the vectors I plus 2j plus 3k and 3i plus 2j plus 6k. We know that sine theta is magnitude of vector A cross vector B over magnitude of vector A, magnitude of vector B. Now first, let us calculate what is A cross B. So which is nothing but I, j, k. Components of vector A is 1, 2, 3 and B is 3, 2, 6. Let us expand this. So when you expand this, it is I into 12 minus 6 minus j into, so 6 minus 9 plus k into 2 minus 6. So we'll get the value as 6i minus, you have, it becomes plus 3j and here we have minus 4k. Now this is A cross B. Let us take magnitude of vector A cross vector B, which is 6 square plus 3 square and here we have plus minus 4 whole square under the square root, which is square root of, so 36 plus 9 plus 16. So which is square root of 61. So magnitude of vector A is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. So which is, so 9 plus 10 root 14. Next we will calculate magnitude of vector B, which is 3 square plus 2 square plus 6 square. So again it is 36 plus 4, 40 root 49, which is equal to 7. Now we know that sine theta is equal to magnitude of vector A cross vector B divided by magnitude of A, magnitude of B, which is root 61 divided by root 14 into 7. Or we can write it as square root of 61 divided by 7 root 14. So this is the value of sine angle between these two vectors. So now let us recall the concepts of vector product. So that is nothing but cross product. We know that vector A cross B is given by magnitude of A, magnitude of B, sine theta dot n cap, where theta is the angle between the two vectors and n cap is the unit vector along the direction of A cross B. And coming towards the angle between these two vectors, we have sine theta as magnitude of vector A cross B divided by magnitude of A, magnitude of B. Since magnitude of n cap is 1, we get sine theta as magnitude of A cross B by magnitude A, magnitude B. And based on the theta, so here we get, so if theta is 0, that is if sine theta is 0, or we can say if the cross product is 0, so this implies vector A is parallel to vector B. So if the cross product of vector is 0, if it is a null vector, since it is a vector, if it is a null vector, then we can say the two vectors are parallel to each other. If they are perpendicular, it is just AB. Now, coming to the geometrical applications of A cross B, we have area of parallelogram as magnitude of A cross B, and we can also find area of triangle. If vector A and vector B are sides of triangle, then it is half of magnitude A, magnitude B. Again, we can calculate the unit vector along the direction of A plus B and A minus B, or that is given by, or we can say that yes, unit vector n cap. We can also call unit vector n cap as we have the cross product of A plus B cross A minus B divided by magnitude of A plus B cross A minus B, which in terms I have given as C cap is equal to vector C divided by magnitude of vector C. So we can calculate unit vector along the direction of A plus B and A minus B. So these are the questions which you can expect from the vector product. So we have 3 marks for these type of question. So finding area of parallelogram, area of triangle, sine theta, or finding the unit vector along the direction of A plus B and A minus B. So we'll meet you in the next session. Until then, keep watching, keep learning, keep exploring. Thank you.